throughout the league who adopted bye-bye this season.
It was a bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
It was great spending time with Coach before the game, who's the father of Manu Alves, one of the second half. We started to mention it before, Rebecca. I mean, you know what it was like to go up against a really good Brazilian senior national team.
Yeah, in 1996, our Olympic team beat Brazil in the gold medal game, and 2 years prior to that, Brazil won the World Championships. And you know, you mentioned it. They feel like this is the best core in the last decade, and you see a nice mix in this game today of veterans, and then you have the 3 teenagers on the roster as well.
Here's Mitchell popping and hitting from 3. Kelsey Mitchell with 15.
From 3 in a basketball game. I mean, Indiana is simply on fire.
Here's Clark. Off the turnover, Clark dishes, Boston floats it in. Third assist for Clark. Aaliyah Boston filling up the stat line. Has 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Martins meets a wall. Pumps it out. Mora can't hit the 3. Another rebound for Clark. Clark flinging it down the floor. Howard could not hang on, was thrown a little behind her. Indiana didn't turn it over in the second quarter. You know, last year that was an issue for them, with Clark leading the league in turnovers. Victoria has it knocked off of her, out of bounds. What are we talking about?
With the Houston Comets, an incredible player, current players, not only Camila Cardoso, but Damiris Dantas, who isn't playing here today, but will be huge pieces of this Brazilian national team.
In the corner, that 3 won't go, but a foul. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Well, Ryan, as you mentioned earlier, Damiris Dantas not playing, dropped some weight. Her frame looks incredible, and she is ready to be a big contributor for this Indiana, and is back in great shape, ready to contribute.
All right, Hal, thank you very much. We saw what an impact she made on the second half of the season for Indiana last year. It's a backup big. It's a very deep fever team this season as Bella hits. Here's Clark. Clark from the logo. Little off. Howard there for the follow.
You just saw Natasha Howard push baseline side. As soon as the shot went up, she started moving and tracking that basketball.
Got a deflection there and nearly a double dribble, instead a turnover. Clark with 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Gets it back from Mitchell. Clark, extra feed. Boston leaves it short. Slapped out to Mitchell. Back iron on a 3. Another chance here for Indiana. Here's Clark using the Boston screen. Slings it into Howard. Howard draws 2, deflected out of bounds with 3 to shoot. As Sophie Cunningham is. Clark catch. Attack. Floater is good. Worked on that a lot. Saw her working on it extensively with her boyfriend Connor McCaffrey, who's an assistant at Butler. Saw her working on it with her coaching staff pregame as well. She's trying to add that to her game. Here's Clark. Oh, what a look. Mitchell the extra feed, and Boston is fouled. A serious highlight was percolating there on 2 gorgeous dimes.
There's nothing that
Clark will check out. And next Sunday night, we'll have the final 2 episodes. WNBA rookie Kiki Iriafen. It's a terrific series. It is so well done. We saw it last year in season 1 and just cannot recommend it enough. Victoria can't hit the 3. Here's Cunningham. Again, eyes up immediately, even with Clark off the floor. Here's Howard, swiftly kicking, Cunningham. Can't hit the three. A rebound taken in by Marcelino. Martins through traffic, cups it up and off. Rebound, Colson able to save it. Midway through the third, here in Iowa. A sold-out crowd. It's sold out in less than a half an hour. Average ticket price, according to Vivid Seats, going for $670. Here's Howard to the corner. Cunningham online, couldn't hit it. Mitchell pursues it. Another chance here for Indiana. Here's Mitchell, wiggling and cupping it in.
Different from any of her teammates is her ability to create for herself, use her speed and quickness to get to the rim for finishes.
Brazil has missed its last 10 shots now as Mitchell scoops up the rebound. Here's Colson around the Boston screen. Boston traveled. That'll take us to a timeout. Caitlin Clark delivers. Talk about her impact on attendance when we come back.
I know it's her teammates. I know it's Iowa, but what makes you proud about your daughter right now seeing this?
Well, I think it's just, what we've seen over the last few years, and I think that that's what's special. And I think the fact that you're seeing it here in Iowa City, it's sort of the epicenter, if you will, of women's basketball right now. And
Okay, so you're new W parents. What did you learn in her rookie season that you can help support her and be there for her in this coming season?
Well, I think, there's a lot of room for improvement there. I think particularly in the officiating. I've kind of noticed a little bit.
Players on this team, on this roster, a lot of turnover, but the passing and the ball movement has been exactly what we are expecting. What do you think so far?
That's the same thing. I commented to my wife earlier that it seems like, and I think Steph White's reinforcing this, is that she says you do not hold the ball more than 1 second. I mean, it's quick decision making, they're moving the ball, and that leads to a lot of points.
Right. Fun type of basketball to watch. Last question for you. Just what is it like for you to be back here? So many beautiful moments and memories and records that your daughter set in this building. What is this like to be back here today for your family?
Well, it's certainly special, and I think the fact that it's almost like we never left. That's the thing about, I think, this university. They just embrace, their athletes. Whether it's Caitlin or whether it's, any other athlete. They love it. It's kind of their professional team, and that's what makes it, I think, just a fantastic experience every time you come.
All right, you can always go home again. That's a good feeling. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The moment on national TV to say, hey, we got to make sure there's not too many whistles so we can have the right fluidity.
And can I just say,
or maybe more whistles to have the right fluidity.
When I use the ladies' room, I'm excited, I think, because they got to meet Brent Clark. I was delighted overhearing their conversation.
Caitlin's entire family has become massive celebrities here in Iowa and beyond. And Brent and Ann have been wonderful to us and our entire crew for years now with their generosity of time.